supposed to keep it to generals right now. Generalizations about Doomsday. I
We'll let you judge what's general.
Immediately just drops the biggest spoiler.
It's gonna be imagine the plot.
Doomsday's
and put it in a blender.
Doomsday gang rapes the Council of Kings.
I'm surprised not the name of the big villain.
Doombots.
General. Okay.
No. It's really long. So the script is 186 pages long. So if you
that's a fucking novel.
Damn.
It was described as a fucking mess, not just a mess, a fucking mess.
Who could have seen this coming?
An entire
$400 million.
An entire world. One of the factions. There's X-Men. I think there's Deadpool, and then there's one of the worlds dies like immediately right at the beginning.
One of these, worlds.
One of these worlds just gets destroyed in the beginning.
Fox
right?
X-Men.
And you know how I think the plot's even out there at this point, but I can't confirm that. And how can I word this? Remember when some of us were pontificating that it's going to be Dr. Doom murders the MCU?
Well, you were, yeah.
Yeah, it's Dr. Doom murders the MCU.
Oh.
Again, that's not a bad idea, depending on who he kills. If he does wipe out the previous phases, you just have to commit to the bit.
What if it's everybody?
Yeah, so like
I'm gonna be honest. The classic ones.
Nothing of value was lost at this point.
That shit would be kind of rad.
This is what could be good. This is what my idea has been for Doomsday and Secret Wars the entire time.
Yes.
Doom is basically going out there and he's destroying some of these fucking worlds. I don't really know what his motivation is. It's going to be something that maybe to some people in a twisted sort of way makes sense, and he's actually trying to save something. Who fucking knows? And he's going to be killing off a ton of different characters. Our remaining characters might fight each other a little bit, but have to unite against him. And the ending of Doomsday is probably going to be kind of like the ending of Infinity War, where there's been a lot of shit bad, a lot of shit wrong has happened. And then in Secret Wars, they're going to bring literally every single person back. We're going to see every person you've possibly seen that they can get to sign onto a contract from anything, even to appear for a moment. That's when you get Tobey Maguire back. That's when you get Andrew Garfield back. That's when you get everybody.
Nicholas Hammond.
Unifying thing. And
Nicholas Hammond Spider-Man. That's what I'm rooting for.
And at the end of Secret Wars, all the other timelines are purged, all the other fucking worlds are purged, and we get left with a essential one timeline on one world or one universe
reboot
in which we have some characters ready to take the next step, maybe a new team of X-Men and stuff like that. That's kind of been what I've thought the whole time.
Will be, and that's what's going to make things interesting. As you pointed out in the past, Ryan, Spider-Man Brand New Day was supposed to come out after Doomsday, not before Doomsday. So I don't know how they're going to work that in. They can play with the timeline, but Sadie Sink is Jean Grey in Spider-Man Brand New Day. It's the worst kept secret in the world now. But yeah, it's going to be, it's basically Battle World. It's going to be the not the good Secret Wars. It's going to be the bad Secret Wars.
The 2015 Secret Wars.
Yeah. And we'll, what Ryan said, it's leading to a soft reboot. And a quote from Kevin Feige in that MCU book that came out a couple of years ago was, if we do a reboot, we've failed.
Yep.
Here you are.
Well, the evidence is kind of overwhelming anyway.
Yeah.
The question is, like, will people care enough anymore?
I don't think so.
I think they will, bringing people back.
But I think this is going
since
to
Robert Downey
piss
Jr.,
off,
I thought that would bring people back.
I think this is going to piss off all the people that have co-opted this. The people that scream about Ironheart and how much they love, and why they're mad about there not being another Shang-Chi film. I think it's going to piss all of them off. And I think they'll probably win back a fraction of like hardcore fans that are like, cool, maybe I give you another shot. Maybe you're actually like trying to do something here. And to be honest, I kind of hope he just kills everybody. That would be fucking rad.
Such a sad ending to the MCU. It is like
It's a bit of a downer.
It's a bit of a downer to go to like, hey kids, get in the car. Let's watch everybody die. Nightcrawler's back. Oh no, he's not.
I think they realize they've reached saturation point with all of this. Like they have milked it for all it's worth, and there is it's too fragmented. There's too much like homework that you have to do for any new project now, any new movie. There's too much lore, too much backstory. It needs a reset.
Is it bad for me to say that like I'm willing to sacrifice absolutely everybody as long as you get rid of Simu Liu?
Yes.
I don't think you're going far enough, Gary.
Yeah, okay.
Like we've just seen a trailer where Thor has a daughter, and given that storyline, if they're going to be a new team to take over afterwards, are we just going to do he's passed the torch on to his daughter for the next phase again?
Who fucking knows, dude? I think what we're going to see is that this movie is going to be very front-loaded, and there's going to be a massive drop-off like we've seen before in the past with the second week.
Yeah.
I can't believe that they'll do anything.
It doesn't matter
right.
how much it makes. It's going to lose money.
No, I don't trust them to do anything right. They've not done anything right so far. Disparu earlier was talking about boundaries, right? And the thing is, we want stuff here, and they want stuff there. And it isn't a matter of the pendulum swinging to us. It's a matter of them going, where can we go? How far can we just inch back to the line that they want that is acceptable that they'll take? And that's how you take ground as a leftist. That's as a fucking mentally ill leftist. You do that, then the line becomes there. And then they go, boom, again. And they do that. So I don't trust them to get this right at all, because there'll be voices there, very loud voices there, that'll be like, well, we need our representation and we need our diversity. So there must be characters which have this. So certain characters will be race changed, or certain genders, the women will just be the emphasis on the X-Men going forward. You might even find that they decide to retire some of the bigger names, like a potential Wolverine, like a potential Cyclops, in an effort to grow a Jubilee or something like that, which they want to take forward. I don't trust them for one fucking moment. Just end this whole fucking thing, kill everyone, and fuck off home.
So internally at Disney, Ryan, what was the fucking website where the HR guy was getting confronted by the trans dude and the staff in the hallway, and they all had their fucking phones up over some rule change, and they're all getting in his face.
Oh, then they all,
that was recent.
And then they all got fired, and they were surprised. You know, like that's Disney. That's Lucasfilm. That's what they have to deal with. And
but at the same time, there was all the rumors that Disney were going around and they were changing all their stuff. All of these companies were attending a social impact entertainment seminar about how they actually make entertainment that people like, but also fill it full of social messaging and everything else. Netflix has these people. Netflix has an employee whose sole purpose is to put environmental messaging into TV shows. That's all she does. So
what they called cunt.
Enviro.
The employee's name is James Cameron.
I mean, like, obviously this is like this is a pipe dream and it's not a real life for most people. But like, if you're in a position where you making a rule change that upsets a bunch of freaks that like are more obsessed with like identity politics and who they're fucking and what clothes they're wearing, and they confront you in a hallway, the only answer is either we're throwing hands or you're all fired. Like at that point you go, I don't care what you scream at me, I don't care how many fucking people are standing in this hallway yelling at me, you're all gone, because that's how business works. And the thing is, the bottom line is you're losing money, and you're going to lose. Something has to give. You're either, like Drinker said, you're going to lose your fucking company, or you're going to have to get rid of these fucking people. And who cares how upset they get and scream at you? They're not going to do anything about it. They're not going to put their hands on you. They're not going to actually try to do shit about it. They're just going to cry on social media. Ignore these motherfuckers and get back to like basics.
The wider culture, I think, has shifted now over the past year or two to the point where it's more feasible to do what you're saying. Like maybe 4-5 years ago, it would be impossible. Like they would burn the company to the ground if you tried it. Now everyone's kind of got fatigue from that stuff.
Yep.
And so it's more possible to get rid of these people.
My hope would be, however, go ahead, Ryan.
You do, as a company, right? Looking at it from Disney's perspective, sure, if people are marching down the hallways and posting this shit like to social media, rights to fire them. There's a lot of other people there who aren't necessarily doing anything that might, instantaneous, easy termination. Disney has a problem with wrongful termination lawsuits on both sides. They just had to pay out who knows how much to Gina Carano for firing her over her political opinions. On the other side, they had a settlement with Victoria Alonso, who, by all stretch of the imagination, whether you want to talk about the diminishing returns of her products, whether you want to talk about her actions, calling out her boss on fucking stage at a gay thing, or attending premiere she's not supposed to, they also had to pay out because she filed a wrongful termination lawsuit. They did a settlement with her. So you do have to make sure that legally in California you have cause to fire them, which can be a difficult thing.
You don't even have to fire them. You just make them redundant.
Yeah.
Like, hey, we're shutting down your whole department. Sorry, we'd love to keep you on, but there's just not a job for you.
Oh, that's coming for Warner Brothers. Hopefully CNN is, which it is, redundant and just gets cut off. I don't care who buys fucking Warner Brothers as long as they get rid of CNN. And that's a win for the world.
Gary, did you see that DC massively outsold Marvel last year in comics?
I'm not surprised.
That was James Gunn.
But with one comic too, with essentially one comic line.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Not like multiple titles, but just that's how bad it is. But
it's just an unfortunate thing. But even if the culture is these people will burn this company to the ground, let them.
Yeah, because they don't care.
You have to go fucking scorch earth. If they destroy your company and tear it to shreds, those people will become so untouchable in the industry that they'll never get a job again. But the problem is you let them off the hook and you let them walk away gracefully. They'll go to another company and ruin the same shit. And they spread and they hire their friends and they hire their friends' friends. And
Alex Kurtzman said that when he was talking about Star Trek, and this was during COOF, he's being interviewed, and he said, it's not about Star Trek, it's about using Star Trek to send our messages. Yeah. Using that logic, they themselves don't give a shit about the company they work for either. They use the company that they're working for to push their messages.
Exactly. And the activist doesn't care if they're happy either way. They either get the company to change to do exactly what they want, or they let the company burn down and they move on to another one.
Exactly.
And what Mike said is they've got to become like pariahs in the industry. And they're not right now because they're protected by the unions who are activists. They're protected by the HR departments that are activists. The DEI departments that are supposedly closed down, they're being renamed. They're licking their wounds,
just being shuffled
around. Ricky Gervais just said it in his pretty damn good comedy special. They're just licking their wounds. They're going to be back. They're going to try to get smarter. So it's having the willingness. And Drinker's right. You can fire these people right now, and you'll get some blowback on social media. And Doomsday will still have a huge opening weekend if they did it at Marvel, for example, right? It wouldn't affect it at all, at all. Has it affected J.K. Rowling at all?
No.
In the least bit? No. So it's
no, but she's got a legitimate product. J.K. has a legitimate product which millions upon tens of millions, hundreds of millions of people love worldwide. Some dumb, mentally ill group of people who 41% of them probably aren't even here anymore. Causing a bit of a stink on social media because it's just full of slacktivists. It's not going to have an effect because half of the people that are fucking screaming at somebody like J.K. Rowling, they're not even what they claim to be. It's just the trend. It's just the thing which gives them attention and clicks. So they're not even fucking trans. Trans people aren't like that. So she's okay. Marvel's in the shit. These films have been shit. The direction of the TV show shit. Same with DC as well. So they don't even know where they're going. They're just fucking meandering all over the place and throwing fucking shit at a wall and seeing what sticks. And if the first week will do well for Doomsday,
sure.
But if that film is dog shit,
78% drop off.
It's going to have a colossal drop off.
It's going to have a massive drop off.
No, they had their chance. Unfortunately, it was in a time where they couldn't have. Well, they felt like they could always do this, but the environment was they couldn't do it, and that chance is gone now. So you can fire everybody right fucking now. I don't know how you rebuild Lucasfilm and Marvel. I don't know.
Nerdrotic.com. Please subscribe.